I'm cracking one open already. I got me some water.
Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. This is Sippin' with Serpents, episode 56. What's
Nice.
up, Choochie?
Doing good, doing good. How about you, Chuchi?
Beer in hand, another day above ground. Can't complain.
Can't complain. Let's go.
So you went to a show today, man. It sounded like you did really good backstage. I'm pumped for you, dude. So you and Pat and North Florida Cold Blooded did a show today, man.
Yep. And
Where
we
where
had
was?
Luke with lizards. I'll pull up his name here in a second, but it's something lizards. But Luke was there too. He did really, really well. Pat sold some. I didn't sell any yet, but I think I might sell some tomorrow for sure. But it was an experience. It was definitely a hell of a good, fun kind of experience.
It's a 2 day show?
Got to hang out with the buddies and whatnot, and
Is it a
it was
2 day
fun.
show?
Huh?
It's a 2 day show.
Yep, 2 day show. So
Oh,
we'll be
so you
there
get to go back
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yep, yep.
Awesome, dude. That's awesome. 2 day shows are the best. I hate 1 day shows. I'm like, why? Why would you even waste your time to put on a 1 day show? You might as
Well,
well
you
do
were
it
the
in
first
two.
I heard about a 1 day show. Like here in Florida, I mean, every damn show I've been to has been a 2 day show.
Oh well, like a lot of like Show Me does some 1 day shows. It depends on where they're at. If they come through a little podunk ass town like Prattville, Alabama, then yeah, it's
Right,
going to be a Saturday show. But if they are in Atlanta, it might be a 2 day. You know what I mean? I don't know. But
right,
I know where I was at, it was 1 day shows, and it was stupid. But
yeah.
it was fun.
That kind of seems like a bummer, especially if you got like a big setup and whatnot. And it takes you all a good while to set up, and you're like, damn, I'm only here for a day, and then have to tear it all down at the end.
That's right. Well, as always, it is about that time. We have to give credit where credit is due, and we love our sponsors. We're going to get to hang out with a lot of them in Daytona, pretty much all of them, actually. Yeah, everyone but Kiko and Jay will be there.
Yep.
So yeah, pretty much every single one. Um, I just got to say, real quick though, before we start running videos, www.visionproducts.us. All right. Y'all need to keep a lookout for the RWO show in Daytona. Last year we did an RWO show in Jacksonville at Justin's house, but this year we will be at the Airbnb in Daytona, hanging out, putting together some vision racks for the show that weekend, and then that's
It'd
going to
be a
be
good
awesome.
time.
So y'all go check that out. But I know I seen a bunch of like cocoa on y'all's table today.
Yeah, actually, we had Coco. Well, we had the chipper.
The
Is what we
chipper.
had. We had a
Yep, I
bunch
was
of the
gonna say
chipper
I
blocks.
thought it was cocoa to go, but it was the chipper. That's right. Big old
Yeah.
blocks of chipper. If y'all don't know, you can go to Chris at BNS Reptilia. If you're in the northern Florida, mid Florida area, hit up Pat too at North Florida Cold Blooded. Maybe y'all can work something out. But regardless, go to Chris at BNS Reptilia and get your cocoa products. Surf's up.
Come on. Hit up Chris at BNS on Instagram. He's got his 18 bags pre-made, already mixed up. You ain't got no water or anything of the cocoa to go. Or you get your 10-pound blocks of the chipper. You gotta mix that shit yourself. You can either use it dry or you can add some water to it, fluff it out. You can come out to be 18 pounds. However you mix it up. But hit up Chris, BNS on Instagram. And if he ain't got it, somebody around you definitely does.
That's right. And I think with the cocoa, you got to whip it, water whip
Yep.
it. I think that's what they say with the cocoa.
Water whip it.
Yeah, water whip it. If you know, you know. Shout out to Kyle Markham at Markham Reptiles. He's funny as hell.
Come on.
Yeah, Husbandry Pro. Let's talk about that. Everybody go
HP
and
baby.
download Husbandry Pro. All right. Y'all should already have it, but if you don't have it, you need to go do that. And when you're doing your subscription, you can put in code RWOHP60. That is RWOHP60, and that will get you 60 days for free to try it out. It's a great app. You get organization. You get tracking. I mean, there's a lot that comes with it.
Enjoy our easy access to stores as well as a genetic calculator for your convenience. Stop by and check us out today.
Get you some of that purple turtle. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
It's free purple turtle technology.
There it is.
Free, y'all.
Get
I'm
on it.
actually going to be putting some animals on reptile ads here in the next week. So y'all keep a lookout for that. Go follow my page. We got one more ad. And then we're going to bring up our guest of honor. I bet they're sucking down a Red Bull like his life depends on it. He's an awesome dude, man. We got Alan from Damballah on tonight. All of y'all know who he is. He's got some beautiful animals, and this is going to be a fun one. But before we do that, y'all hit up Kiko at Floro Esoterica. Get your plants, okay? And be sure to check out Beast, Brews, and Botany.
Beast, Brews, and Botany is the most unique reptile show in Northern Virginia and maybe in the country. It's at Eavesdrop Brewery that has delicious alcoholic beverages and a wonderful array of food in the area as well. Courtyards to chill in. It's dog friendly. It's kid friendly. You can bring the whole entire family out. You can get all your plants, arachnids, reptiles. You could get dart frogs, vampire crabs, and take photos with reptiles as well. The first Sunday of each month at Eavesdrop Brewery is Beasts and Brews, so the reptile show. And the second Sunday of every month is Brews and Botany at Eavesdrop Brewery. Now, this event is held by my good friend Kiko, and he actually has a variety of carnivorous plants as well. He ships said carnivorous plants anywhere in the United States, including Alaska and Hawaii. So that's Venus flytraps, sundews, any carnivorous plant you could want. Go give him a follow at Flora Esoterica on Instagram and Facebook. And definitely, if you're in Northern Virginia, you need to check out Beasts, Brews, and Botany. You will not be disappointed.
Come on.
You will not be.
And Botany.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, like I promised, we're going to bring Alan up. We're going to run through some shout outs in the comments. And then I want to get to know this guy better, man. I like his snakes, and I like who he's a funny guy. He's kind of seems like we would get along. And I think it's going to be awesome. So let's welcome Alan to the stage, y'all. Let's go.
What up, Alan?
What's going on, everybody?
Come on.
Can I say I like the ad flow, man? It's nice. It's not like everything all mashed together. You know what I mean? Good flow.
I like it. I like
We've been doing it for a while. We got it down pretty.
it. Try to.
down
Try
pretty
to.
tight. It's tight like a tiger. Hell yeah! Well, welcome to the show, man. It's I've been wanting to get you out here for a while, man. This is awesome.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all having me, man. Appreciate y'all inviting me on.
Oh yeah, man. I always see your microphone doing all these colors on everybody else's podcast, and I was like, man, this guy seems pretty cool. I want to see that mic on my podcast.
Let's go.
It's a El Cheapo, man. Walmart special.
Well, it looks like $1 million, baby. Let me tell you.
It looks like the same mic we got at the end of the day.
It does. It looks like them spinners you used to buy at the Walmart and Kmart for your Chrysler and or your Civic, and they look good from a distance. And then when you get up close and you start breaking it down, but it still works.
I mean, it's not bad for the price point. I think it's like $150 or something.
Oh, that's not cheap. It's
the HyperX Quadcast.
So that's exactly what we have. You're calling our mic cheap. Hold on a minute.
I mean, it is. If you want, if you in the AV club over with Bash Coder, I promise you, it's a cheap mic.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But
I found mine in a house that I was painting. Okay, that military people left it, so it was a free mic, and I was like, oh.
I'd say, it's just changing colors because you ain't got the program downloaded on your computer. He's got the program downloaded on his computer. You don't. You got to go to HyperX and download the program, Juju.
See, I didn't even know it had one. I just bought it and plugged it up and said, it looks. I read the directions on which way the modes worked and which way the sound cast, depending on which mode it was in, and was like, okay, just put it towards, facing you, and the back cast, is whatever.
Let's go.
I didn't really even look that up. I just plug and played. But we do
Yep.
got some awesome supporters in the comments. We need to run through those.
Always.
We're gonna
Got
bullshit.
Duval.
Duval.
Got G-Paul down here. What up, G-Paul? Good to see
G
him.
Paul is a member to the channel right there. We love you, bro. Can't wait to see you.
Kiko. There's the plant, man.
Damn,
Got
Kiko,
Dustin
sponsor.
with EDM. What up,
Another
Dustin?
member right there. Another member to the channel.
You got Brave. What up, Brave?
Brave.
See, you got Rhonda. There she is.
Tarantula.
Rhonda, ain't seen you in a while. Tara.
I got a couple of them.
Oh, yeah, I got one.
I got a
Oh yeah, chicken
pink
right here
salmon
next
bird
to me.
eater
You got
over
one.
here.
You got a bird eater over there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can keep that.
Oh
That's
man.
pretty. It looks real pretty from my house. Tara, what's up?
Tara. Look, I'm scared of them too, but my old lady's got like 30 something of them, so I just
Right.
you know, I deal with it.
It wasn't something I got because I liked a whole lot. You know what I mean?
Right.
Something I got to help conquer
Me
fears.
too. I have
Heck yeah.
one. You know, I have a Versicolor.
Nice.
What up, Dennis?
There's a true
Cheers,
ghost
man.
guy. Adrian. Oh, he's got the turtle man there.
Turtle
Let's
man.
go. Got Nick. What up?
What up,
There's the
Nick?
lizard hound,
Cheers.
the monitor man.
I see
You got-
some. I see actually. Let's highlight this Joker. We got jewels, man. 100 jewels from a man.
Let's
These
go.
contributors.
Keys. Yeah, actually, you know what? You got some
Key
sound
Keezy.
effects, bro. Let's go.
We love it, bro. Thank you. I don't even know what jewels do, but we love that.
Yeah.
I mean, every name you've shouted out so far, man, is that's the family in every
Let's
chat.
go.
You know, helping everybody out, supporting everybody's pages.
That's
Fact.
what I like. Hell
Fact.
yeah, man. It's awesome, dude.
Fact.
It really is an awesome community.
Here's one of
Kenneth.
our ultimate choochies right
What's
here.
up, you ogre?
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
our
wait to
ogre.
come pick your ass up from the airport with my choo-choo over here. Or he'll probably already be there, won't he?
I think y'all get here about the same time. I think you'll get here, and we're gonna haul ass and go pick him up.
All right, that's
That's how it
cool.
works. That's probably how it works. Look, you're double dipping ass. Look, just like I tell Ken, cause you double dip too. I ain't sharing no damn chip bowl with your ass. I'll be going to doctor getting shots and shit. See, proof of the pudding right there.
The proof's definitely in the pudding.
Yeah. What
What's
for,
up, Forge?
fam?
Look, I couldn't find heart, so I'm gonna try to just order it. So I got IPA, but I am looking for heart beer.
Come on. You got Justin in the house. What up, Justin?
Justin Crediballs, what's up, man? Good to see you. That was an amazing show. You know what I'm saying? That
Thanks.
dude has some heat. I'm talking about
Pasta.
Dicky Pasta.
See who else we got in here.
I think we are all caught up.
I think we're caught up. Yeah, we're caught up. Let's go.
Yeah. Love it, love it. Well, again, welcome everybody
No, come
to the
visit
Sippin'
you.
Show tonight. We appreciate all y'all being here. Let's share this out. We got 12 people in here real quick before we get
Oh,
into
so he'll
this.
be here the day before you.
We got 12, let's see. We got 12 watching and 9 likes. Come on, y'all. That makes me, that really makes me feel some type of way. I'm just playing. I don't give a shit.
Makes
Hit
you
the
feel
thumbs up.
special.
Do whatever you want. So, Alan, cheers, man. Happy Saturday. I mean, what the hell does a Saturday look like for you? You know what I mean?
Work. You know what I mean? That's what it looks like for all of us who keep reptiles, really, doesn't it? You know,
I believe
Oh,
so.
hell yeah.
our off days, even if we have Monday through Fridays, are filled with taking care of our animals and so yeah, that's that's what my Saturday looks like mostly is taking care of the collection and making sure everybody's fed, making sure everybody's clean. Going through the typical preparations there, but
Hell
through the
yeah.
week we're running an electrical contracting business through the week, so do that during the week, and also coach middle school football, so do that during the week in the afternoons. And you know, Tiff is always the one running the kids we have to their games, soccer games, and all the practices, and she does that end of it. And you know, the kids help me out here too. They got into it as well. They enjoy it,
Heck
so
yeah.
you know they'll help me take care of the rodents, and you know, usually buddy up with some of the rats. And one of the girls, she'll pick out one out of every litter that she likes, and usually ends up being one of my breeder rats for a while, you know, because she don't
Heck
want to
yeah.
get rid of it. But
Dude, my
Yeah.
daughter, look, the other day, my daughter came in here and she was in here with us, and I thought that she was to that point in her life where it might not bother her because she'll know I'll go out there and slay a deer and eat it. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
she understands that. But when I told her, I said, I'm about to feed some snakes, and I went to my vision rack and started pulling them rats out, boy, she started crying. She's like,
Face dropped, yeah.
them are my babies. I'm like, what the hell you mean? Them are foot, you know? I was like, all right, I won't feed them. Go inside and wipe your eyes, you know? And I went up there,
Right.
dip.
Right.
And I'm like, please lay another litter. Please lay me another litter on the ground. You
For
know?
sure.
And she finds out them things are gone. I'm dead, man.
But yeah, man,
Where
nothing
you at?
real special over here. It's just
You,
typical family rotation stuff, you know what I mean? Taking care of stuff. We
you
like
said you
to
get a lot of snow. Where are you located at?
well, we don't get a whole lot of snow, but sometimes we do. I'm in Kentucky, in Frankfort.
Oh, heck
Like
yeah.
this last year, we didn't get so much, but the January before, we had snow on the ground all January. You know what I mean? So,
Oh, wow.
but
Well,
you know, it comes and goes. So,
Kentucky ain't too far from Georgia.
no, not too far from Georgia at all. You know, we usually make the Sears show. We were, you know, but we just got so much going on with football
Yeah.
season going on right now, and everything else that didn't have time to make it out there this time. So.
Well, that's why I messaged you about, you know, I asked you if you was doing a show or if you was at a show because I figured you would be there.
Right.
And I was gonna be like, damn, if you're at Sear, I live fucking 35 minutes away.
Oh yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Come on down and drink a beer and hang out or whatever. You know, just hang
For
out.
sure. For sure.
Come
I
on.
definitely will next time we make it out there, knowing you're that close.
Then I was like, Justin, I was like, okay, well, shit, you just want to come on the sipping show tonight?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. No,
And
I
Heck yeah.
appreciate y'all inviting me on, man. You know.
oh yeah, no man, we like to get to know people in the community. That I don't know if people really understand, but that's what most of these shows are. Most of these internet shows that you see reptile community anyway, and outside, but mainly the reptile community. It's just try to get to know people, you know, get to know what
Yeah.
you're about, get to know what you're passionate about gene wise, what different species you keep, you know,
Yeah.
just all that different stuff. And I know you
For
said you had
sure.
a worm. You said,
Yeah. I got her right here. I got one berm female. She's 100% het granite. I don't really have any plans to breed her or anything. I
just
just
a cool ass big pet, you know what I
just
mean?
a cool big pet, and I got tired of having aged out breeder rats and solution. You
That's
know what I
why I
mean?
got my boa.
Uh,
That's
yeah.
yeah, that's one of the reasons I got my boa.
But she's a sweetheart. I love her. The kids love her. They get her out and handle her. You know, we work on tap training and everything with her. So
So
she's
you
only
basically
bit she's only bit me once, and that was my own fault for just opening it up and going in there for the water bowl without tapping or doing anything. And you know, she didn't curl up on me or nothing. She just little warning, you know, what's going on, bite.
a little
Um,
snip, a little nibble.
Yeah, but I like different species too because it helps keep the interest in the hobby. You know what I mean? If
Oh
all
yeah.
you have is 100 ball pythons, you can get burnout just with the routine of
Facts.
having to take care of that. You know, it's a couple hour a day investment. You know,
So
taking care of your animals.
how long you like when did you start breeding balls?
This 4 years.
Come
So
on. Come
yeah,
on. Come on.
Okay. Hell
so.
yeah.
But we have,
So
I have a couple of Amazon tree boas as well. They're really
Let's
cool
go.
species. I like them a lot.
so ball
Uh,
pythons is the only thing you're breeding or do you have other
yes, Yes. No. Well, crested geckos. We breed crested geckos too.
Those don't count. We don't count.
Yeah.
I'm
We,
just playing. No, we do.
yeah. We got
Don't
about
listen to Choochie.
we got
But
about
Justin
30.
does his cresteds too.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I breed
Nice.
cresteds. I got gargoyles too, so don't listen.
I
to
got
Choochie
one
over
gargoyle. I didn't really plan on breeding them, but I got one because he's a cool little dude. But yeah,
Can you
the
crossbreed
cresteds
them? You can
have
do.
done pretty well. She's got 6 or 12 babies right now. You know
Heck
what I
yeah.
mean?
Heck yeah.
Some Dalmatian stuff. She wants to work on some pink Dalmatian stuff, some confetti Dalmatian stuff.
Let's go.
Yeah, so she's got some cool ones coming up with the blue and red spots and mixed in. You know.
Let's go.
Yeah, my buddy at
That's
Baby
funny. That's what I do. Is I
Dinosaur.
let my old lady do the cresteds too, so she pretty much does
Well, the
all the crested
cresteds,
stuff.
Justin, correct me, and Alan, correct me if I'm wrong. They just keep having babies.
To some degree, they'll keep laying eggs constantly, but they won't. They'll lay infertile eggs if you don't pair them up. You know what I mean? On a
So as long as
consistent
you keep
basis.
a male in there with them, you'll
Yeah,
just
as long as you
get
keep, a good heavy male in there with them, and you keep pairing them up regularly, they will definitely keep laying eggs for you.
We do kind of big enclosures, and I do like 1.2s and 1.3s in them.
Yeah,
So, and I'll have one male and like 3 females and plenty of hide
nice,
spots. So even they
nice.
get good breaks if they need to. And then a lot of them are in rotation. So when they're in rotation like that, they're getting breaks. You know, it's not like they're
I was gonna
Right.
say it probably
Yeah.
works like the rats, right? When you have more
Kind of.
females,
Kind
you
of.
got something to keep them busy while that female's dealing with her eggs
Hmm.
or litter or
You gotta
whatever.
make sure you have lots of like good hide spots so they
Yep.
can get away and get a good break. You know, you
Yep,
want to make sure
absolutely.
they get
Because
that
the
good
males
break
can
period.
be absolutely just voracious.
Persistent,
If you're pairing them up 1 to 1, you got to really watch them.
Oh yeah,
Because they'll tear a female up. You know, so
come on.
Hell yeah, you got a shout out from G-Paw down there, Alan. Hell yeah.
yeah. G-Paul's got a package coming.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
So
Let's go.
this
G-Paw's a
next,
great guy, man.
probably Monday.
Yeah,
So how many
I'm
clutches you've
taking
done
him
this
too.
year? Like what's your favorite projects you're working on and stuff?
So we're at 10 a year for this year.
Come on.
Okay, wow, already 2 months in, or how many
Yeah,
months
we had
already?
a really early season. Like I
Let's
had
go.
girls start laying in January. I had girls lay January, February, March, and April.
Come on.
And then I've kind of been in a little bit of a lull since. I just had one little one hatch out. I just unplugged the incubator this week. The last one came out of the incubator, but it was a little survivor. It was a clutch that was one good egg and 6 slugs.
Oh shit.
So
Damn.
yeah, but it's doing all right. It just ate its first meal today, so I'm super happy about that.
Well,
Come
10
on.
clutches already is a good number for what, 5 months, 6 months into the year, however far we are.
Yeah, yeah.
So how many do you hit usually, you would say, a year? Or what is your goal for the year?
So my goal is really 12 to 15 per year anyways, and I've got 6 or 8 females that might go here in the next month or two, I think.
Okay.
I've got at least 3 I've seen ovulate. So I know they're going to go. And then some others that have been paired that I didn't see ovulate, but we don't have an ultrasound or anything. So, but watching them by the way I'm watching them and what they're doing and the way they ramped up their eating, and yeah, I think they'll probably go as well.
Seems like you got it on lock. I mean, you're hitting 10 of them pretty decent. You know, you definitely got your rhythm down for sure.
Well, and I'm super male heavy. I don't pair typically a male. I might pair a male to 2 females, but
Okay.
that's a rare occasion. I'd rather pair them 1 to 1s.
Yep.
I have a male
Yep.
for every female I breed, um, just because I feel like it's easier on the males, and you have a lot less chance of having those one good egg, 6 bad egg clutches. You know what I mean?
And it
If you're
gives you
spreading
more
your
of
mail
a,
out.
well, if you have two, like let's say, like you said, you're male heavy. I'm male heavy, right? I have at least 2 or 3 males to each female that I could play with
Nice.
any given time.
Yeah.
And that is really a lot of it is because if that male ain't eating good or if he ain't doing what he
Right.
needs to at that
Or if
point
he
in
switches
time,
off food as soon as he locks
exactly,
up for the first
Yeah.
time. Exactly.
Yeah.
you got that backup male. And that's a good point. I'm glad you brought it up because a lot of people, they don't do it. They do it the opposite way. They'll be female. They say that you should have more females than males, but you have to think about it like if you have, let's just say you had 20 females and 10 males, those males are getting worked, bro. I'm talking, and let's say you breed all year
Right.
and you don't do seasons,
Right.
then those males are not going to last forever.
No.
Like, they're
No,
not gonna-
they're going to go.
yeah.
But I mean, as far as favorite projects go, Justin, you asked earlier. I mean, I like them all. I do.
Let's go. You like me? I like it all.
I like a little bit of everything. I brought a couple of the males out. I've got a V35 11 level in the house. I keep most of my breeder males in.
Hell yeah.
Other than
That vision.
oh yeah. I've got
Let's
two
go.
visions right here. I've got another vision in the house. But yeah, we like vision a lot.
Let's
But I
go.
brought out some of the males that I'll be using this coming up year if my camera will adjust. I know it's kind of shitty at the moment.
It'll adjust. It's weird.
Yeah,
Okay,
look at
okay.
that. Wow.
OD, Inchy, Clown.
This is a cryptic,
Oh,
Inchy, Leopard, Lesser, OD, YB, Het DG.
Let's
okay.
go. Let's go.
it's giving
Got
those vibes.
cryptic in there.
But yeah, tested positive for cryptic.
Let's
Wow.
go.
So
That looks oddly familiar, Justin.
like, he's,
That looks almost just like that baby that I got for this year.
That's sick.
See the
Alright,
head
like-
stamp and everything, bro.
but
You should be
yeah, that'll
seeing-
be.
You got cryptic in there.
Oh yeah,
I
that'll
That's
be.
Volva's clown.
I don't.
I'm
Is
very.
that what gives it clown vibes? Is the cryptic?
Yes, it
Yeah.
definitely does. With the dorsal and the
Like the drips or whatever.
dripping, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. But yeah, definitely going to run him to some probably clown stuff and work on some Krypton stuff.
Ah, shit.
I was gonna say because that looked just like that OD super inchy clown thing I had, a leopard clown.
So that looks sexy too.
It's chocolate, black pastel, yellow belly, Het DG, Pos Het, hypo, and cryptic.
Oh
Let's
wow.
go. Hitting some DG cryptic stuff now. You got chocolate thrown in there? Come
DG hypo cryptic.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, cryptic and Krypton. Definitely want to lean towards some of that DG Krypton stuff. I mean, I'm sure y'all have seen Charlie's DG
Oh,
or
yeah.
DG Krypton stuff. It's out of this world.
Hey girl.
What's up, Mitzi?
But yeah, no, that kind of looked like an old Phantom I used to have.
I got a Phantom male I'm running right now. He's a Phantom yellow belly KRD male.
That's what I had, except for the KRG. It was just a Phantom yellow belly, and that was one of the most sexiest snakes I ever had, dude.
That looks like some DG.
DG.
Chocolate, DG, pastel, Het hypo.
I was thinking
Oh,
pastel.
yeah.
The chocolate was
DG
kind of hard to see.
hypos you're going to be hitting. I mean,
Okay.
pastel with DG's a given. It just helps it. It don't make it worse, guys. It helps it.
You can
No,
see DG all
absolutely.
day long.
Pastel has a lot of places where it works really well.
Yeah, I think DG with pastel works good. I think DG with chocolate is amazing. Nigga.
I'm saying those are like three great combinations.
Yeah,
right?
so
and then
right
you
off
do
the-
hypo in the mix, which is just like, boom, here you go.
Here you go. Let me drop this bomb on the table. You know.
That's just three of the males I brought out here, but
Let's
Oh, hey
go.
man, we love it.
they'll all be ready to run come the spring.
So
For
you
sure.
go all year. You breed all year.
Yeah, absolutely. Try to space it out, one or two clutches a month if I can, depending on what my females are doing. Sometimes it's obviously going to be heavier in the in the heavy rainy season, and then sometimes it's obviously going to be heavier in the minor rainy season as well, because that's how they naturally respond. But some females, if you get females and hold on to females that you know produce, and they will produce repetitively, you can space it out and gauge. Now, if you get females and you hold on to females that only go every 14 to 16 months, then it's kind of harder to predict. So it's based on which females you have as breeders, basically, whether or not you can run that way. But yeah, we try to.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I did seasons when I first started, and then I was like, this is dumb.
Yeah, it doesn't work. I mean, it works, but it also puts heavier pressure on you for that season if you're hatching 15 or 20 clutches all at one time.
Exactly.
And now you have to care for and feed and have that many pinkies or small hoppers if you're feeding live or whatever it is. It's easier if you can space it out a little bit, and it's easier to manage that way, I feel like. And it also gives you production throughout the year to do shows a little more spread out. You know what I mean? So,
and have fresh stock. Well, I think I found my rhythm is that I'll do like I think I want to do like 2 or 3 clutches, and then get them good established, sell those, get rid of those, and then do my 3 other. Like if you can plan it and that in like a rotation, then you're set. Do you breed your own rodents? You were talking about hoppers.
Yeah, absolutely. Have to. I mean, if you're going to have hatchlings, unless you're going to get hatchlings to eat frozen thawed off the rip, which is.
It's hard to do. I've been able to do it.
It's not been a thing for me,
You better have patience. You better have
some patience. Exactly.
You're right about that. You have to. I mean, I used to be a total frozen thawed advocate. I mean, I was all about it because I sold to pet keepers, right? And that's what they can get. Your average pet person is not going to be able to get a live rat, nor are they going to want to feed it a live rat. So I would have to do frozen. Of course, I'd feed live when they were babies, but then I'd have to switch them. But
right.
Dude, there was a time there where I was just strictly buying from Rodent Pro. I didn't have frozen. I didn't have live an option. You can't get live hoppers down at the Petco or the pet store or whatever around here where I was at. So and the person I was buying them from, they were done. They wasn't doing it no more. So I had to buy Rodent Pro. And dude, I'm telling you something. I'm talking hours. I like all night with a bunch of energy drinks and like a bunch of cigarettes, sitting there frustrated as shit for hours all night trying to get these snakes, like 6 snakes to eat frozen thawed. And then you got
I get it.
I've
got little ones that I've had to force feed, you know what I mean, that they were never going to eat on their own, and that's bad enough. It's not an enjoyable process, but
I got a few I got 3 right now from the 2 clutches I've had so far this year.
Yeah, I've got a couple.
Mean shit, man. They are and they're the most beautiful ones. I swear to God, they are literally they are the all gener most beautiful ones, and they are just like, they just don't want to eat, man. Like no matter what you do, they don't want to do it.
Oh, you got some inchy in there?
Little DPI ringer with a ringer, but yeah, he was a tiny little one in the clutch, but he started eating on his own now, thankfully.
Come on.
Today.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's nerve-wracking
today, but they've been stressing me out. A couple of the little ones.
Little soldier.
Especially, it's really bad when they come out smaller than they should. And they don't want to eat.
And that's how that one was. He come out at about 33, 34 grams, something like that. You know what I mean? So,
dude, I had a banana clutch one time, and I don't understand what happened because all of its siblings were 80 grams coming out of the egg. Almost 100 grams. And this one came out, and I swear to you, it was like 13, 14 grams.
Yeah, it happens. I saw one somebody posted on Insta that I think was like 4 or 6 grams or something like that.
Yep. And
It's
Morgan
like a
had to
hog
force
nose
feed
coming
that
out
thing.
the egg almost. You know, it's like a baby hog nose damn near coming out.
Oh no, yeah, it was small, bro. It was scary, and the thing was, is people get attached. I don't get attached like that, but you know, Morgan did.
Right.
And
She
that's what I
wanted to
got
keep it,
other
wanted to
snakes for.
save it, and I was like, look, it ain't gonna work. So she force fed that thing every meal, every week, and it never got bigger, bro. Never got bigger. And I was like, yep, this snake's not gonna make it. And then I'll be damned, one day she goes in there and she's all sad, and I'm like, what happened? She's like, it didn't make it. I'm like, well, can we feed it to the tegu? Because I don't want it to go to waste. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's unfortunately that's the cycle of life. There's other things out there that got to eat too, and they do get preyed on in the wild a lot. By other snakes, birds, everything else, and
We
other
actually
lizards.
talked about that on the Crucible on Warforge's show about, you
Hey,
know,
I remember. It
yeah,
was a good show.
That
Yeah,
was a good show.
that was a
It
great
was.
show.
it was a great show for sure.
That's a good topic. I think is that, you know, I don't mind it. I think you're right. It's a circle of life. You know, I have a monitor. It can take care of it.
Circle of life. I'm gonna say that's why I got monitor. That's why I got king snake. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta worry about doing it no more. What you mean? It makes it easier to make it less heartbreaking for me. You know?
Yeah. Hell yeah. So you said you got other species over there, but
Yep,
all you're breeding is really cresteds and balls.
pretty
Do you
much
have,
it.
do you not have plans for the other stuff ever? I know the berm is probably a check off the list. You probably don't want to breed berms.
Yeah, probably not. I don't know. I mean, maybe with the ATBs in the future.
Okay.
You know, it's a possibility. It would be cool. I think they do the live birth thing, so
We
that would
got
be
emeralds, which are pretty dope. Those are pretty cool.
yeah. They're kind of like emeralds, but obviously, they're arboreal species. I have mine in these displays. I wouldn't want to have as many where I would need to have a whole bunch of big displays, or I wouldn't want to necessarily keep them in a rack system. People say you can, but and it's an arboreal species, you know what I mean? I feel
Well,
like it needs some room to climb.
I think as far as when they're babies, I think it's okay because you know, like Vision, for instance, they have those Versa rack type deals where they got the deep tubs.
Oh, okay,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
They're significantly deep. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Put lights
You
and
can
stuff
also
above
pull it
them.
out. They got lids.
Oh, yeah, yeah. If you have a deep rack system like that, yeah.
Exactly, and I think it's
Hmm.
like a 5 tote, you know, tall, but
Hmm.
they're deep and big. And I've seen
That'd
people
be the
do it
way
with
to
that, and it's
do it.
pretty cool. You can actually put lighting on those.
Nice.
So if you needed a, you know, a boreal, I imagine needs heat above them, like a heat panel or something. You could put that in there. It's pretty
Hmm.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
for
pretty
sure.
dope.
And like I said, I think that is because I've seen people keep them in big tubs. You know, like they're pretty big tubs if you really
Hmm.
think about it. But I feel like arboreal snakes would like a damn 8. You know, if I could give it to them, I'd
Yeah,
want
if you could give it to them, yeah, they
10
pretty
foot
much. I
tall.
mean, something as high as a bush, anyways. You know what I mean, like a 4 foot bush or something. Yeah, that's. I
Something,
mean,
yeah.
this enclosure is a 3 foot. But yeah, I'm sure she would probably use more if she had it.
Yep, I bet. I know,
I mean,
actually, I
honestly,
know it
too,
would.
and
You know, and
you
what's funny, or were you saying something, Justin? I'm sorry.
I say you seem pretty handy too. Like what I know what I wanted to do, which I was almost gonna do it with my Asian water monitor, was I was looking at these guys that were taking like you can get hand me down like China cabinets and turn them into some sick ass shit. Some of
Oh
the stuff
yeah,
that
I've
I've
seen some
seen
of
and
those really cool enclosures they've built out of them. Yeah.
yep. And I was gonna do something like that, but I was like, my Asian monitor would grow the fuck. Like I'd spend all that time, and six
And
to
it'd
eight
be
months
grown
later,
out
it'd
of
be like
it.
this was a waste of damn time for me.
Oh yeah,
Right.
It's like I might as well did it to my bedroom.
Oh, those are cool for like arboreal snakes and stuff, though.
But yeah, I was gonna say if I had like gonna borrow like especially ATB, Amazon Treebo, bro, game over. I'd especially like get those sick ass corner china cabinets put in like a room, so when you walk in, you see what?
Oh, the corner ones are sick, bro.
Yeah,
They go in the corners, yeah, for
and they're
sure.
all glass, so you ain't gotta really, it ain't nothing different. You got some
And
glass.
if people don't want to build one or do that, they can go to custom cages because it's kind of the same
Yep,
thing.
yep. You already know. You got a hole, they'll fill it.
Well, look, while he's grabbing something, we're going to run this ad for Jay at Greenline Morphs, and we will be right back. Y'all stay tuned.
Here at Greenline Morphs, I am dedicated to producing the very best in high-quality ball python combos while upholding the highest standards of integrity and customer service. Every ball python I produce is a reflection of my commitment to excellence. Health, genetics, and overall quality are my top priorities. I do not cut corners, and I will not compromise my integrity.
Owned and operated by four-time combat veteran Jay Capps, Greenline Morphs is a military-oriented ball python breeding operation built on the core values of discipline, integrity, and attention to detail.
My mission is simple: to provide my customers with investment-quality ball pythons, backed by pristine customer service. Whether you're a breeder looking to elevate your collection or a collector searching for a standout animal, you can trust that every Greenline Morphs animal meets the highest standards in the industry.
Come on. Oh shit, look at that. That is sexy. Yeah, look at the
That's a
pattern
big
on
girl. That's her, or not so big girl yet.
I was going to say, is that a male or a female? But he said,
Yeah, female.
that is badass.
they just get so fucking big, dude.
Oh yeah.
Like that's a job right there. You were
Mhm.
talking earlier, like it's work.
It is, and you have to have a plan in place for food and somebody you can get reliable feeders from and make sure you can feed them the way they need to be fed. Fortunately, I have a buddy down the road from me that has a little homestead, and they do rabbits themselves, so when she gets to that point, I have a source for that. She's still just on large adult rats right now, but when she gets to the point of needing rabbits, I already have a game plan in place, so
Oh yeah,
it's definitely part of owning these animals is having a plan in place that you can take care of them and provide.
I agree. Yeah, that's with any animal, but especially one that eats baby pigs when it gets big.
Right.
We got only balls in the house. What's up, my dude? All the way out in Cali. He's a cat.
No, you definitely got to. Don't be rational. That's what I try to tell a lot of people. Even they say working out the show today, my first time in it, and I could see a lot of rational people. And I was like, but you just pray and hope they make the best and right decision at the end of the day as well. But yes, a game plan with a big animal like that, you gotta have a game plan, guys. Gotta have a game plan.
For sure.
Same thing I tell people with the monitors. People see a monitor, they're like, "Oh man, I want one." I'm like, "Listen."
Have a plan in place. Have a plan in place.
That's what I tell people. I'm like, look, it might be small now, but in a year, it's already going to be getting some size to it. And then by year 3 and 4, it's pretty much fucking massive.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You
Check out
really,
my lizard,
well, you really
Same with
got,
that girl.
do you keep any big lizards or any kind of lizards like that?
I do not. No, I had an iguana when I was younger, and I had him for about 10, 12 years, somewhere in there. I had him a long time. He was ornery and, would whip the shit out of you with his tail all the time, and that's just who he was. But, it was definitely a cool animal.
Our iguana did that. My dad had one when I was a kid for years. His name was Godzilla. And when my dad bought that lizard, it was this big. All right, bought it at the damn. It was a pet shop right next to the Ink Wizard Tattoo. And he'd go over there and get tattooed, and he had a wild hair up his ass. He came home with an iguana. He lived in an apartment. You know what I'm saying? My mom and him were split up. He stayed in an apartment. I was little. He had raised that thing and let it just free roam in his apartment, bro. He had this big 3-window octagon looking dining room shit, and it got so much sun. Then it started getting some size on it, So he built this big ass cage. Well, that lizard literally got 6 foot long, no exaggeration. I mean, it was literally a beast iguana. And when we moved, he had some land, and he had to build that freaking lizard a cage up in the tree and everything, from the ground, to the tree.
Mm-hmm.
That thing was mean. It would tail whip you. I mean, it would bite you, bro. Like, it was mean. So when it got to be that big, you couldn't pet it, you couldn't touch it. I mean, even if it was to just climb on you and not try to eat your ear off, its claws were so sharp, like it would get stitches. But that was really crazy as a kid, seeing a fucking beast of a lizard like that. Iguanas are so cool. They get a bad rap, but iguanas are badass pets, man. They're badass.
Looks a lot of greens. It's easy,
Well, I had the Godzilla was a green iguana, but then not long ago I had a blue iguana for a while, and it was fucking turquoise.
That's cool.
Like, it was literally, it looked like Native American fucking turquoise, dude. His might just then.
No, I'm saying
I really like the albinos.
I like the albinos too, but I was tripped out about getting one because of their, albinism in animals messes with their eyes, obviously.
Yeah.
With iguanas, they will literally fall off of their branch and break their leg, or
didn't know that.
Yeah, their fucking albinism and their eyesight is terrible, bro. Like, there's people, like, how you'll have albino species and you can keep them outside and they're okay. Not iguanas. Like, they do not do well. Like,
shit.
God, it's glowing.
Right.
We got to give it a second, people. His camera. There we go. I promised.
Yeah. Is that ultra milk pie or albino pie?
Albino pie.
Nice.
Let's go.
And I'm sure you've noticed, even with your albino snakes, like, you'll put a rat in there and sometimes they'll strike and they don't hit it.
Well, and I make sure I keep them in one of the gray tubs instead of one of the clear tubs as well.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, it's definitely weird to think about albinism messing with their eyesight, right? Like, because let's be real, a ball python isn't using its eyes to eat. Have you ever thought about that? And how people say they have heat pits, right?
Right. It's using the heat pits.
Well, I don't, they see.
And their tongue.
Yep.
So it's like, even if for some reason that's using their eyes in some way to see infrared or however the fuck it works. I'm not a scientist, but I guess that's how it works. But if it's albinism, then how does that mess it up? Because it's not the same as...
I think it makes them more light sensitive, per se. So the light just affects their retinas more.
Gotcha.
So
like a blue-eyed
what looks
person,
bright to us is like probably super bright to them. You know what I mean?
Are you a ginger, Alan, by chance?
I have been accused.
Okay, see, I'm a ginger, and my eyesight's like that. If I don't, that's why I have glasses on.
Yeah, my eyes are
do it to look cool.
Bright blue, and I have very
sensitive
eyes.
Blue eyes. So the blue eyes definitely. If you have baby blue eyes, that shit will get you. It does me. I
Very
can't step
sensitive.
out my
Yep.
truck.
That's crazy to think about, man. But yeah, definitely albino iguanas, one of the worst eyes ever.
That's good to know.
It's pretty crazy. But you can get they got the reds, the blues, orange. I think
like
That's
the
another
sunburst
topic. That's
looking
another
one.
topic y'all should bring up on the Crucible.
Yeah.
Breeding per se for things that have higher mortality rate or higher issue rate, like Super Cine
Spider.
or Powerball or Spider as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have
Look, Forge.
one breeder female that's a Spider, but yeah, that as well.
I don't hate on it.
Yeah, I don't necessarily hate on it. If they get a bad wobble or something, then I won't breed them anymore.
Yep.
But I've only had 2 clutches that have Spider in them, so
I will say my spider, every spider clutch I've ever had, I had to euthanize one out of each.
Really?
And that was something that made me
You got
just
a
say,
good line. You were doing it right.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it happens. It happens.
Yeah, it does.
I've
It
had
does.
2 clutches and not had issues out of any, but like I said, that's a very small number. That's 2 clutches. And, not even all of them got Spider in the clutch. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. Well, yeah, these were like spider, like spidered out. Like there was no way they were making it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
it is scary.
But, I think it's a good topic, breeding things like that have like a higher issue rate, but they're still worth money and they still sell at a good price point.
Oh yeah, there's so many of that. There's so many snakes that are that way. You'll have people, and what kills me about it is, I used to have people come up to me and be like, I can't believe you breed spider ball pythons, blah, 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 right? But then they would go over and look at something else, and I'd be like a cinnamon or, whatever. Pied, even pieds are in a complex, right?
Right.
Blackhead. There's a lot of genes that there's possibilities for stuff to go wrong if you don't know.
There's a lot of genes in the spider complex,
Exactly. And
chocolate's in there, I believe. Yeah, some of the Wookie,
Wookie for sure,
some of the genes people still work but they don't prove to have issue, so but some of those supers do prove to have issues, so.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, for instance, let's say you had this and it's known for having issues. If you breed the mom and dad to make that snake, right? Whatever the combination is. And that snake's thriving at your table. People are going to be like, oh man, that's bullshit, But then they'll buy the other snake next to it that has the same genes in it. You get what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't, it's like just because you heard spider over and over and over and over again on YouTube.
I can say some of the best combos I've seen had spider in it, especially
some of the most badass ones, bro.
Yeah.
Some of Bob's snakes,
like Alan was saying, just because they got spider in it, they'll have a price a little lower, so you're like, damn, that big got ultraviolet, they got this and that too,
bro.
I
had a champagne spider, fucking hypo, that like quad het from Bob one time that he gave to me, and I had to sell it because I was just so fucking sick and tired of people, just people. I hate people, so I was like, screw this, and I got rid of my champagne. See,
I want to get one. I don't have one, and I want at least one breeder female that has champagne.
Yep. I got champagne voodoo. I got a
champagne gave me some of the most beautiful babies. She was a super pin champagne.
Yeah.
And she gave me some of the most beautiful shit I've ever had.
Yeah,
like it was amazing.
Yeah, I ain't hating on pinstripe either. My old lady likes it.
Oh, bro, pinstripe's my shit. Limit, like when
pinstripe's got its place. Like
pin clowns are one of the coolest interactions in clowns that I think there is. You know what I mean?
And then you got like, say for instance, even like your high white pieds, like cinnamon pied, where the head's mainly brown. You throw some pinstripe in there. Why don't you get some saddles down the back of that thing now?
Yeah.
Now you got some pattern back in there. It ain't a high white
exactly.
pied anymore. And you got some color in there. It looks good. That pinstripe outline, that cinnamon, it may look like somebody. Looks good, you know.
Speaking of
That's what I
pinstripe,
say. Everything has its place. I used to be a big pastel hater. I hated it, but then I learned shit's got its place. You know.
just like me with sunset.
Pastel, you know.
Just like me with sunset. I'm all about, I don't like sunset,
Yep.
but now I'm like, okay, well maybe.
I mean, I
Does
don't
that got some
hate
puzzle? What's
I
that
don't
in
hate
there?
on pastel, man.
The pastel leopard.
Nope, that's a pastel inchy piebald
Okay,
pos
Okay.
double het hypo VPI.
I see the pod in it now.
And that pastel is gonna help that VPI as well. You know, when
Absolutely,
you
that's
hit the
why it's in there.
visual, it's gonna make it more white and black. You know.
But a lot of people will tell you this snake is prettier than the one that didn't get pastel.
Oh yeah, for sure. Pastel is a fucking. I don't think people really understand what pastel does. I think that people get on trains and they ride it until the wheels fall off. I don't think that they really understand what a lot of jeans do, and then they don't understand how to put it with something else that enhances it or makes it that much better, right? Like
I see.
OD, there's a lot of shit you don't put OD to, but if you put it to other shit, it's amazing, right? Or Blade. I hate Blade, but it's got its place. You know what I mean?
Come on.
See, that one don't have pastel, right?
No pastel in that one.
That's not as
Nope.
bright and beautiful.
Exactly.
No, you can't. You can see, yeah, it's got the more green to it.
It's got the more green, the more brownish, goldish
Yeah.
color. I mean, obviously, my camera's a turd on this,
It's
dill.
actually doing pretty well. It's doing well.
So speaking of pinstripe and pastel and all this,
Thanks, Sean.
if y'all didn't see, after the show, if y'all go to my playlist, I just made a new one. I started a new series of show where I do reaction to YouTube reptile videos. Okay, and I did the Brian Barczyk one about where she's talking about pinstripes and pastels and all of that. And they used to call a cinnamon pastel because I guess they thought that it was a different line of pastel or something.
See, you see a pattern in that one.
And then they gave it its own name, cinnamon.
So you can't hate on pastel, guys.
No, pastel's the shit, man. And I will agree, we talk about it all the time. It is also about the line. Like you can have a really good line of pastel, but you can also have a really shitty line that when it gets older, it's going to look bad. But that's why you put different things to it.
Well, that's why I tell people buy quality, definitely buy quality. Look at what you're buying. Look at,
I think if you put yellow belly or gravel to a pastel, it makes it that much better when it's an adult. And if you put het pied in it, it makes it really bright as an adult.
And that's the pastel that didn't get the inchy. So just your pastel pine.
Yeah, and look at the difference in pattern.
And the pattern, how much broke up it is, splattered out.
I like that one the best. I didn't say it, but visually,
and that's what I said out of that whole clutch. This one came out. I told my wife the same thing. I said, that's just a pastel pied, but that's my favorite one in the clutch.
So that busy.
It almost has got like an acid look to it,
Almost, yeah. And they're all pos het for VPI and hypo. So
that's badass, dude.
See, you can't go wrong with that. And like I said, that pastel with the VPI, it's gonna help. So imagine when you hit that,
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Then you're hitting some VPI hypo pieds, pastels.
Dude, VPI hypo, yeah, fuck, get out of here.
And then inchy in there to throw in a high amount of pattern. You know what I mean?
Yep. Come on.
I like high pattern. I like high pattern pieds, low white pieds. So.
You
if
said
I could just get a ringer on every one of my pod, I hate to say it, I'd be happy with that. Just give me just a ringer,
Yep.
Well, he said inchy, and I had a lot of super inchies pop out this year.
Nice.
I'm super stoked about, man. Like inchy is one of them jeans that, for a while, it kind of for a while. I guess it was big, but it really wasn't that anything. Like it didn't to me really do it for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
On
then
its
you're at,
own, Inchi doesn't really stand out,
no,
you
it
know.
does. It looks almost like a normal blob of ball
But when you
You
put
need
it
some
with
other.
things like piebald and pastel, then you get a lot more pattern and you get a lot more splattering, and then you mix it up.
Well,
But
then I saw the super inchy,
mm-hmm.
and then I was like, hold on a minute. I got to get this inchy female. You
I
know?
mean,
Yeah.
look what it did with the banana shit that I did. I did a banana
Oh, for
clown. You
sure. That
you
banana
throw
inchy
inchy in
clown.
there. Look at all the reds that come up with a banana clown. Just
Right.
because I threw inchy in there, you got all the reds in between. And now down the road, when
Mm-hmm.
you throw OD and cypress, you're gonna get even way more reds and more darker colors.
That's
To
Yeah, I
me,
true.
got
it's
a
sick.
Cypress girl right now going to a Trojan yellow belly female. So,
Trojan.
Come on, come
hmm
on.
I think Chimera, was that Andre? Is that his name? I'm not good with people's names. So Chimera, when he was on the show, I think that was one of his. Actually, I do remember he said that was one of his favorite things as of that time period.
we got that male from the Harbins.
Harbins, let's
Okay,
go.
nice, hell yeah. I'm pretty sure they're at Sear right now.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, definitely inchy. I
Hopefully,
like
they're all
inchy.
killing the game.
That's it should be a good turnout. Hopefully it is. I mean, the only thing we got going against us right now is the back to school shit. Everybody spending their money on the kids going back to school and stuff like
Right.
that.
Right. For sure. For sure. You
That
definitely
is
got
kind
that.
of
Though.
fucked up timing. I did not even think about that.
And you could tell it when I was at the show today. You could tell it. People were hesitating just because. But for us over here in Florida, and especially the county that we're having the Jacksonville show in, we start school literally next week. So
Yep,
it's
we do too.
literally,
We do too.
so it's literally next week. So these people definitely are watching what
Mm-hmm.
they're still got to
Bro, my
finish that last
daughter
6 months
started
up.
freaking Friday yesterday.
I got
See,
another male I was going to bring out. That's a Cypress male.
come on. I like my
He's
cypress now. Trust me, cypress.
I haven't made a lot of Cypress yet, but we're trying to here this next year. I
Same,
think we'll have a couple of clutches with Cypress. I
same.
got that mail from Big Mike over at HC or Herb Collectors. It's a Cypress Fire Leopard Clown.
Shout
Nice.
out Big Mike. I like Big Mike, man. He actually is the one that came up with the Pressure P name, man. That's
Yeah,
awesome. I like Big Mike, man. He's for sure awesome. Yeah, that's definitely a good one.
he was in shed. He was getting ready. He's full blued up, so I didn't bring him out here.
I was
But
gonna say that sounds like a crazy snake.
Yeah.
yeah, he's a good looking male.
And that's kind of what I did last year. Is I kind of loaded up on some baby cypress because I was like, you know what, I need, and that's how I'll be next year. I should start running them. So I'll be excited for sure to see some good cypress clutches come out.
Oh, bro, I'm super excited for next year for you, dude, because you have some stuff that's gonna be growing up. And Justin, okay, so Alan, what do you think about furrow?
I like furrow a lot, actually. I know Leviathan works some furrow stuff, and they've produced some pretty nice furrow clutches.
Have you
So
seen
yeah,
the super furrow?
I have seen the super furrow. I like them a lot. I
Yeah,
don't have any.
Justin's Scooch ass hatched one out this year.
Yeah, I created a super furrow. I
Nice.
created a super.
Nice.
I hit
I'm a big fan
3.
of all supers, man. Like
Oh yeah.
honestly, over the last 4 years we've been breeding, we've probably only made a handful of normals. We're pretty methodical about breeding to not hit normals.
So there's just the furrow.
Oh, nice. I like that.
That's the furrow.
Yeah,
Is that Nick's?
Yeah.
almost golden.
There's the super.
Look at that.
Oh yeah,
It's hooked
yeah.
so much, like the hooking and everything. It's so
Reminds me of
That
like the
almost got that
Chanel
acid,
logo.
almost got
You know-
that acid look too.
You know the Chanel logo with the C's that are back?
Oh yeah, yeah, for
That's
sure.
what I always
What's
think
the
of when
belly
I see
about?
it.
Let's see the belly. Okay, nice.
Man, you get acid or paint in that
Oh my God, or
Well,
confusion.
see, I'm gonna test it because
confusion.
and
Yeah,
these ones are really orange. So it was Posset Monarch to Posset Monarch too. So I was hoping to hit a Furrow Monarch. But, I mean,
nice.
look at the color on that.
Yeah,
And I don't think Furrow throws.
you know,
I'll
it look.
show
I
you-
was gonna say it looks a little more golden, brighter than
Don't
your
it?
typical furrow.
So I want to test and see if I hit maybe the het monarch, and if that's the case, I'm going to run it back to one of the parents. But I can even show you if you want to see like an adult furrow.
Dude, that fucking super is intense.
And this came from all my furrows come from Claudio at KC Reptiles.
Oh yeah. Well, see, that's kind of got that same golden color, yeah.
But it's not as you see. It's still.
It's not as bright.
It
It's
is
not as
adult.
orange
It is
and
an
red.
adult.
But it is
you know?
adult comparison to baby too.
Correct.
But you do have more. You did have more in that clutch though too. I think, right?
It seemed like you had more reduced pattern on that baby as well, less alien eyes and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's all I'm wondering is there a head influence kind of being involved in
Could
there or
be.
not? You
Could
know,
be.
and that's what's kind of throwing me off with it. Because
It
I'm like, man,
definitely
I've
looked
seen
like it
enough
had
furrows.
more
I know I
reduced
really looked at
pattern.
a lot of them, but all my furrows come from Claudio at KC
Nice.
Reptiles, which he runs a lot of furrow stuff, which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them.
We try to work a little bit of different stuff too. We're doing some KRG stuff. Got some of that from Tyler over at Toxic Balls.
Yep.
We got some of that. We got some flame stuff, some static stuff, which I don't know if it is the same as confusion or acid yet or not. Static's a little more on the limited side, but could be in that same complex. Or it could be one of those same genes for that matter. But I mean, it's got its own category on Morph Market, you know what I mean? But it's awful similar to confusion and acid. But we wanted to
hit that on the head though. Those side patterns did look like the Space Invader aliens.
Alien
Yeah.
Edge, yeah.
They
for
really,
sure.
they did, dude. That's
But
funny
yeah.
as hell.
But no, I like that Trojan. How you have you worked any of it yet, or you just now started working?
Just now started with that male, so haven't had any Trojan clutches yet. This
Okay.
should be our first one. But yeah, I'm excited to do some Trojan stuff as well. It's pretty interesting.
What kind of direction did you go to it? If you don't mind.
I'm running it to a Cypress female right now, so it's a Trojan yellow belly OD male, poshet pied to a Cypress female.
It's amazing.
I want to see what Trojan and Cypress
You
do
go
together.
brighten that thing up.
Yeah, right. So,
That's gonna be sick.
That's gonna
and
be
then
sick.
yellow belly everything. Every one of my snakes could have yellow belly, and I'd be happy with it. You know what I mean?
I think that, dude. I'm a yellow belly fan, dude.
It's another one of them genes. It's a little underwhelming by itself, but you know, you put it with other things, and it just makes everything better. You know.
Yep.
I haven't seen a yellow belly snake where yellow belly didn't improve it. You know?
There was a time when I would go to shows when I was getting in, a year or so after getting into this, that every single snake that you saw would have yellow belly in it.
Right.
Yellow belly or gravel. You know?
Yeah.
And it was like, obviously it's doing something.
I'm running
There you go.
that Phantom KRG yellow belly het pied male to a inchy gravel girl at the moment.
Come on.
Wow.
So make some gravel and yellow belly, some freeways.
Highways, freeways, one of them.
Yep.
One of them.
Yep.
Hopefully,
I'll tell you.
hit a couple of
I'll tell
those.
you in a minute. What is it? Okay, asphalt and yellow belly's freeways, so you'll make some highways, gravel and yellow belly. Make
Highways,
some
yeah,
highways.
highways. And that girl is huge. I'm talking, she's 4,000 grams right now.
Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go. I'm a big fan of highways and freeways. I mean,
Me
you see
too.
my
I haven't
logo, that's
made
a
any
freeway
yet,
on
so
there.
that's why I ran this clutch, just because I haven't made any. And like I said, we're doing smaller local shows, and we want to make pretty snakes that sell, even if it's at the $300 to $600 mark, And
Yep.
we found pretty good success at our first two shows in that price range, because people are willing to walk in Petco and spend $400 on a fancy ball python, that might just be an inchy, you know what I mean?
I
So
went to
they're definitely willing.
Factual.
They're definitely willing to go into a show and pay that for a piebald or a banana or something bright and beautiful, and something that's going to age beautiful as well. We don't want to mislead people and be like, oh, look at this beautiful little snake that's going to grow into a brown turd. We're not trying to do that either, you know.
Right?
I
Make
went
We're
something
past
in.
that
them days. I feel like we're past them days. Honestly,
right.
it's like we're way past them days. Honestly,
Like
yeah, of
one of
course we
my
hit
favorite
byproduct in some of the
codoms
bearing.
is just OD, but you can. It's like one of those codoms where you can make it better every
Better.
step of the way. You know what I mean? And if you
Yep.
keep doing that, you're making super ODs, which I have some of here. I would imagine. I actually didn't test them for super OD. I just tested them for the het puzzle.
You can
Uh,
tell a super OD when you see
right.
it. I mean, there's no. I got a super OD inchy clown that, if, and then I had a baby from it. That was a OD inchy clown, and I mean, you can clear as day see it, the difference.
And you're taking
Right.
that KRG to make a highway.
Yeah. Yeah. Taking that
So
to it
which
as
would even
well.
be dope because you can take that highway and even throw some more gravels down the road and make some super gravel KRG
Yeah.
crazy shit,
Yeah.
which is I
Exactly.
like super
So.
gravel shit. I love
Yeah,
super
me
gravel
too.
shit.
I love super gravel shit. So I think, that is definitely a direction to go. We're trying to get KRG in a lot of different things just to see what it does. So
Come on. Come on.
and
It's pretty
Phantom
dope.
as well. I like Phantom.
Yep.
It's a good
And
gene.
Phantom.
It's an underrated gene for sure.
I went into the pet store the other day, and they had They had one ball python. Well, they had two. They had a normal for $59, and then they had an albino for like $300.
Right, right.
And I was like, I looked at the guy, and I was like, man, I wish I could get $300 for an albino ball python. And he was like, yeah, kind of high. I was like, yeah, it is. And then he was like, yeah, I breed ball pythons too at home. And I was like, God dang.
I'm like, well, is this yours?
I was like, so how do I get to sell these here?
That's some KRG?
No, so the mama to this one was a Jopa female.
What?
And the dad, I'm not 100% on because I got it from Fred and AJ. And it was a male they acquired when they acquired that collection, and it was just labeled as a spark. It was obviously, it's more than spark. It has obvious pastel in it, but I don't know what else it has as far as the dad goes. And the mom was just a Jopa.
It's called Jova.
Jopa, Joppa.
Okay, Jopa. Okay.
Yeah.
Who the
That's why I'm
fuck
gonna
named
check into
that?
that. This is my first time hearing about it. That's pretty sick. And that pattern looked it was like water bubbles like smearing almost. Like what?
Oh, my bad.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
good.
you see how it's all like bubbly looking, on the alien heads.
Ooh,
I love a good feisty snake, dude. Oh, my
these
lord.
are these are some spicy ones. If it can adjust, you can see how orange this one is.
Oh, I can tell, yeah.
Way oranger than the other ones, but they got a cool, like, almost matte finish. You know what I mean?
Huh.
Where the blushing is all like, I don't know, they don't really shine. They're just like kind of matte finished.
Yeah.
That's wicked.
That pattern is wild.
Yeah, that's wild to me. Like how it's so circly, like it's hard to explain in words, but it looks different. You can tell.
Chucky.
Oh, this one got even wilder.
What up, Chucky? Holy shenanigans.
Look at the hieroglyphic looking trailing on that guy.
And that ain't leopard doing that?
It might be leopard, yeah.
I was thinking that though, but
Yeah, Rikers commented on one of the posts on this guy specifically and said he thought this had leopard. So, I mean, the dad could have leopard in there along with the other genes, whatever's making the nose
But
orange.
still, for leopard, looking at that chaining, how it looks so
Yeah.
rounded, it's
Mhm.
wicked. It's,
I would think that's leopard.
Yeah, and then the heads are obviously blushed out, but also kind of dark.
Man, that's a nice animal, dude.
That is sick. That is sick. Yeah, I'd be holding those back for sure, Alan.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
I think I'm gonna probably do a couple panel tests on them just to see, where we land at, because I got a bunch of them. There's 7 in that clutch.
Like, look at that. Even the darkness on those, like.
Yeah,
Sick.
you can almost see the matte color on what I'm talking about on that one, where the camera adjusted.
Yeah, you can see it.
That is crazy.
But yeah, just some really cool little ones. Like I said, we like the Jopa. We're not really sure where we're going with that one, but it's a really neat gene. And this one is a little more pixelated on the pattern.
See, I like that one. I like the blushing on the dorsal. I like that one. And you can see that orange kind of sticking out on the side.
Yeah, and the alien heads on the side, they're like almost 8 pixelated.
Yep.
But definitely a cool little clutch.
Wow.
I left my drink in the
thin
freezer.
lines like that. Throw some like adder in there. Ooh.
Yeah, adder's one of them ones too that I really have been looking.
Yeah, I wish I would have jumped on that before Justin put out his video on it.
It's starting. It's funny.
It amazingly went up in price since then.
Yeah, I was about to say 2 years. What was it, a year and a half ago when I bought my adders? It wasn't nowhere. What it like? You're like, what? Of course he comes out and says something. You know, hey mom.
The chocolate black pastel yellow belly male het DG pos het hypo and cryptic I got from Pipset. They're doing some cool stings with the dark morphs for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Dude, I just made a video on Instagram today of that blackhead GHI baby that I had, and I put it on top of the dad to kind of show a comparison from baby to dad. And the dad is still black pretty much, but you can see the browns and stuff as well. But that baby is like solid black.
Nice.
And I'm like, golly, I'm taking that to Daytona for G-Paul. And
I'm sure y'all saw that banana one that Balls of Fury made.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
that thing was
Screw
wild.
that guy.
Black
Screw
pastel
that.
banana.
Oh, Darius comes over all the time showing me, check this one out. I'm like,
Man, that thing
Screw
was,
that dude, man. No, this family.
the reds, man. That's what, and that's, I mean, I saw the reds in that, and I was like, man, that's what I'm going for, man. I want to make a red ball python.
No,
See,
they're
I want
killing
to make
They're
a
doing
solid
good. The
black.
boys are awesome too.
I want the black tongue, the black. I want a melanistic.
The black with the red and the gray with the red, man, just stunning looking animal.
I do agree. Now the gray with it, that would look sick. It would almost look like a colubrid.
Yeah.
You know,
or like what am I thinking? They kind of have that boa striping, like some of the boas have that stripes out on them, just almost like a tri-stripe. You know.
I don't know if anyone watched.
That's something I would like to get into.
You know what's interesting? You said that. I think the snake that Ken Masick, he was showing on the RWO show this past Thursday. You know, he's an OG. But he was on there with us, and he was showing a snake, and I'm pretty sure he said it had tri-stripe in it.
Nice.
But it looked just like a boa.
Yeah.
You know, like it had the same.
I got one male that's pos het tri-stripe. I haven't sent a test off for, but I'm hopeful.
Yeah, testing.
Like, and that's another one that you know we're mentioning tri-stripe. Back in the day, nobody wanted to get into it because like there's nothing you could do to it. There's nothing you could do. You could add whatever to it. You're still just gonna get the tri-stripes on the back, you know. And now people are wanting to do it. You see potential in it now, you know.
Yeah.
I tend to like the things, the other things that people don't like as much, you know.
I want you to tell me you hate it just so I can go get it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, please.
I like things that are different, like the Jopa and the Flame and the HRA. We got cool HRA clutches, you know. But I really like seeing codom interactions even more than breeding for triples and quads. Triples and quads is cool. I've got triple and quad het females here. I've made G-stripe ultra male clown, pied cryptic ultra males. Normals with triple and quad hets. But
Let's go.
I really like just seeing different codom interactions that, maybe haven't been done before, or I even like seeing what pastel does with different codoms, you know what I mean? Because some of them, like I said, they look really good,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
congrats
sometimes
to
your
Brian.
two or three gene snakes sometimes look way better than your 5 or 6 geners that do brown out or blend together, like
That
that
and to
that
me,
male, that cryptic male is a rare exception that, he's probably going to keep glowing like that with 6 codoms in him.
Oh
But
yeah, yeah.
he's also het DG and he's also visual cryptic, so that helps with the brightening,
Well,
and
sometimes
all
it
the
helps
codoms he
to be.
has are brightening genes,
Well, I
USR,
think
OD,
what's
YB.
so. Are you
right.
a fan of like? Do you believe that a lot of genes it's better to have less
Yes.
static genes?
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
got it.
Absolutely. Especially when it comes to codoms, and even when it comes to some recessives. Like, before I do something with a recessive, I'm looking at every picture on Morph Market of that with a double, that with a triple. Like, there's some things I tend to avoid putting together because I don't want those recessives to go together. Some things don't look good with Ultramel. Some things don't look good in clown. Some things just, and it's matter of personal opinion, I guess, but I'm just going by my own eye and what I like and what I think looks good together. So hopefully, if I put it together and it works out, then, somebody else thinks it looks good, and, it sells in
Fact.
that price range we're at.
Yep.
There you
Fact.
go.
And I was gonna say too, like when you see these snakes that got like 7 genes in them, 6, you're like, how do you know all that shit's in there? And then when you look at some of it, you're like, yeah, that could definitely be there. But you're like, really? Do you know that all that is in there?
Right. Are you 100% that all that is there?
Exactly. That's what I was
Exactly.
Yeah.
gonna
You
get at
know,
because you also
Did you panel test it so you know all that
every
is
single
there?
one of these.
Right.
Where's my what do you call it for a dog? Where's my AKC papers?
Yeah. Where's my paper? For sure.
Hey, you got papers? You got your papers?
Right.
That's the way it's
There's my
going
daughter.
though.
Hey, Jalen. That's my
Uh,
daughter there.
you got Justin's mom and his daughter in the house.
Nice. Appreciate the support.
Oh yeah, man. Look, we get so much support. I love it, but sometimes it makes me sick. People are so nice. People are just so nice. No, this community's awesome, and it's awesome from the people. That's what makes it awesome. The animals are cool, but it's really the people and the interaction.
Oh yeah, look at that. I like the darkness on that one. That's
KRG,
sick.
POS Super OD.
Let's go.
Nice.
That OD's doing that darkness.
Right.
That definitely.
That snake's got a lot going for it. Shit.
I like it.
Super OD female, hopefully, with the KRG in there. But hopeful on the super.
Yeah, we've been talking about supers. I'm trying to hit a super GHI black-head clown at the end of the year.
Come
If
on.
I could hit that, I would die a happy man.
Yeah, look at that.
That one got the pastel and the het puzzle.
Oh yeah, some puzzle, baby. See, pastel and puzzle, another one that goes well together.
Look at those fucking points on them teeth, man.
Yeah.
They look
Another one
like
that goes
teeth.
well together. I was actually at the show today looking at Dale restricted all his pastel puzzle stuff. I'm like, man.
But yeah, man,
I want some more puzzle in my life. That or I want some Wookiee.
Static Anchi.
Some
That's
static.
it?
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yep.
Damn, static does that much?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's like color and everything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it even took the green away from the Inchy.
It
Yeah.
sure did, dude. It does not have any green in it.
No green. Gold almost.
It is
Golden brown.
gold. Yeah, it's a goldish brown, coppery looking color almost.
But just static Inchy.
Static, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty sick. Just to be those two things, and you know, something as simple as Inchy.
I'll show you. Hold on. Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
He sounds like a Kentucky boy. Was you born and raised in Kentucky?
Yes, sir.
I can tell.
Come on.
Old Kentucky boy up there making that corn liquor in the woods.
That's
More Inchy?
that's a normal female. Supposed to be.
A normal Inchy female or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just supposed to be just a normal Inchy, but I'm not sure. She's got some the color and she got some of the alien heads up there. They got some splattering and stuff. So
Okay. So what are you trying to do right now? Figure out what it might have in it?
yeah, she's just growing up. But I'm wondering if she's got a granity type gene in there as well.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's kind of cool
I'm
to think
wondering if that
about.
orange
Forge.
would die out with age over time.
I don't know, you know, that's the thing, and that's why it's good to put certain genes in it to make it not brown out or fade out and shit, you know. That's what I was talking about earlier. If you have like a pastel and you put, let's just say, like you'd have a het pod pastel gravel, it's gonna look sick when it's older. You know, it's gonna look badass.
That's just a normal triple het female.
Well, you got some het influence, I would say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ultramale G-stripe clown.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a het G-stripe lemon blast quad het. I love that.
That is sick.
Was going more for the G-stripe cryptic and the ultramale cryptic on those, but I did hit a couple females that were quad hets, so I got some things to work with on that project.
Well, hell yeah. Well, look, man, we're at an hour and a half right now. We usually go about an hour and a half, whatever, because we know we got other people doing shows and all of that good shizzle. And it's Saturday night. People don't, let's be honest, they don't want to sit here and listen to us bullshit. They want to go do shit. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But, dude, I mean, anytime you ever want to come back, you let me know, because this has been awesome. And I know you got plenty more to show. Maybe what we need to do is try to get you back at the end of the year to see, because I want to see some of this stuff. Like, I want to see that Trojan, and I want to see what you do with that static stuff.
Yeah, we should have some more clutches dropping here in the next 2 months for sure.
Oh, hell yeah, man. That sounds awesome. And, yeah, so, I mean, like, just for everybody out there watching, like, where can they find you? You got any shows coming up?
We got a show coming up in October in Lexington here in Kentucky. So that's a pretty local to us show, but we're excited about it. We've been up there before and did pretty well. Instagram, I manage that account. Anybody needs to follow on there. Tiff does the Facebook and the TikTok. She does those, so give her a follow over there as well. We would definitely appreciate it. I guess we're going to have to get more into the YouTube thing. I got a YouTube, but with 15 MOL coming up and all of us going to have to collab up and do some videos or something.
Well, you already know who the winner's going to be.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even bring my belt out. I got one in the house. already purchased one just to, get the calluses built up.
Oh man, listen, I love it. I love it.
You're gonna lose, Shoochie.
No, this is gonna be one of the funner ones. I think it's gonna be fun.
Come on.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to be a great
fun for
time. Everybody that I've heard that's been announced is just awesome people, so it ought to be a blast.
sure. Hell yeah. And it's a good way to end it. I think y'all go out with a bang with this one for sure. I think it's definitely a good way to end it. Good group of people for sure. I think it's going to be fun.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
I do too. Well, man, you know, Justin, what you want to say?
Well, like I tell chats, can't do without you guys. Thank everybody in the chats. Y'all have a great night. Of course, my mom and daughter love you guys. You know, y'all have a great night. And Alan, it was nice seeing you. Definitely again. I like seeing the collection, man. You keep growing and growing. You're hitting them numbers, which is amazing. You know, keep pushing that shit, man. I definitely want to see some more. So, and hopefully you could hop on like with the Thursday with us. You know, come on
Yeah,
our RWO
absolutely.
show with all of us to hang out, kick back. You know, you ever have a night, have some drinks, whatever. You know, green tea it up. Come on, man.
Way less serious.
All about it, man. All about it.
We're already not serious, but you already know the RWO.
For
Yeah,
sure.
that's definitely our kickback time. You know.
Hey,
Have a good
yeah, I'm
time.
down anytime, man. I appreciate the invite. I appreciate hanging out and getting to show off some of the snakes. And man, I like just talking about it with everybody that's doing it. And I love the fact that there's so many different directions that everybody can pick and go and do their own thing. You know what I mean? And as long as you're enjoying it and you're caring for your animals right and you're having fun, making it, you know, a family time out there with the shows and, you know, just have fun with it, man. And, you know, pick a lane and do your own thing, you know?
That's it. That's what it's really all about. Like he said, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Okay. And just because you've been doing something for 20 years don't make you an expert either.
Not at all.
Try to keep an open mind and take any kind of criticism, whether it's really mean or negative. Just try to take it for what it is, you know what I mean? And don't let it get to you. And Justin, you already know. You're awesome. I hope you do freaking awesome tomorrow at the show. I'm glad you had a good first day today. Looking out.
It was a good time.
You know, I'll be talking to you tomorrow. You need to go live on Instagram. You didn't do it today, but you need to do it tomorrow.
But it was busy. It was for sure busy.
I bet, man. Hey, you know what?
Get that experience with it, so it was fun, man. I really enjoyed the hell out of it. I really did.
Hell yeah, so, you got to get that hustle.
My feet didn't. My feet are like, damn. You know, but they'll be all right. Ain't nothing.
I love it, dude. I love it. Well, you know, like Justin said, man, the chat, y'all kick ass. Y'all are here every Saturday and Thursday and Tuesday. And y'all come to all of the shows that the RWO is a part of, and we love every minute of it. Again, we do offer memberships for the channel, for this channel. If that's something you're interested in, go check that out. I mean, much appreciated. Just y'all being here is appreciated, you know, by itself. So anything you do extra, I owe you my soul. You know what I'm saying? And if you didn't hit the like button, I'm going to haunt your dreams for a week until next Saturday when you can redeem yourself. But look out for that. Look out for us in Daytona. Okay, I've been talking about it. If you see us in Daytona, come up to us. Talk to us. We want to talk to you in person. We will drag you back to our B&B and drink a beer with you or something. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Be a good time. I will be working the Reptile Ads booth at 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday. So come see that. And we will be at the auction. So there's that too. I mean, there's a lot going on this coming month. Well, actually, today's the 1st, right? So this month. Is today the 1st? Yeah, August 1st. Happy August, everybody. It is this month. So it's going to be awesome, man. Look out for all the 15 minutes of lame contest videos. You know, if you're not going to vote for me, I guess you can vote for him. But it's still, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
One or the other, you know. We'll flip heads or tails. We'll trade names.
Just do me a favor, whatever you do, don't vote for Jamie at Tire Gods, okay? I'm just playing. Love you, Jamie. And I love all of y'all, man. Y'all keep taking care of each other and just keep being supportive. Keep being you, man. And we'll see you next time. Later.